Action 10 Chief Meteorologist Sharon Ray with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Well, good afternoon. Our morning started off a little active out there. We had some stronger wind gusts as storms rolled through the area. They didn't affect everyone, but right along the coastline, we did get reports of 44-mile-an-hour winds in Rockport and a lot of wind reports in the island into Flower Bluff up to 41 miles per hour. We also got some rain out of that. And for those of you lucky enough to get your lawns watered this morning, it was mainly coastal areas where we picked up an inch to an inch and a third of rain from Port Aransas northward, but Corpus Christi staying at only 500 at the airport, and in town my gauge only read a tenth of an inch. But it was nice to get a little bit of rain anyway, and as fast as it moved in, it moved out, and we ended up with a pretty hot day today. Today we did make it to 94 degrees despite the morning clouds and rain, and morning low just a little below average at 72. We are going to see that trend continue with above average temperatures over the next several days right into the weekend. And right now you can see it's up to 93 Alice, 91 Ingleside, Port A at 84 degrees right now, and 94 at Corpus Christi. So we're going to stay warm tonight at 78 degrees, mid to upper 70s tonight for lows. A warm night, very light winds out there, and a full moon. The moon was full at 3 o'clock this morning, and it'll look full again this evening. It comes up in your 9 o'clock if you look for that in the eastern horizon after 9. Should be quite pretty out there tonight, as it is going to have Jupiter and Saturn on either side of it. To the upper right, the brightest object is Jupiter, and then Saturn to the lower left. Tomorrow we are going to feel that heat, and temperature wise tomorrow the beaches in the upper 80s to near 100 in our inland areas. Now, as far as any rain, except for a stray morning shower, it looks dry with partly cloudy skies and that heat index up to 110 tomorrow. It's going to be steamy out there tomorrow afternoon, as by 3 o'clock we're at 94 degrees, a 17-mile-an-hour wind, and that heat index at 3 o'clock right around 109 degrees. So if you're heading to the beach to cool down, we have improving conditions. The beach this weekend was pretty rough out there in the water and a lot of wind. Well, the winds have come down a bit, and we're looking at 10 to 15-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow, and that water temperature has come down a little to 84 degrees with a 2 to 3 foot wave tomorrow. So we picked up a few more afternoon showers today that passed through. Right here you can see them, but it did clear out quickly behind that, and we're dry now, and I do expect it to be dry much of the week now as this front stays north of us. All the action in western Texas, where they're looking for the potential for severe storms tonight. Meanwhile, back at home, we'll see plenty of sunshine tomorrow. These are the forecast highs. You can see anywhere from 90 at the Naval Air Station, 88 at Port A. You go inland up to 95 Robstown, George West hitting 98 degrees. And when you factor in the humidity, these are the feels like temperatures for tomorrow afternoon, as we'll make it over 100 for that feels like by 4 o'clock. And it's going to get even worse by Wednesday and Thursday. You can see how those numbers climb. This is Wednesday afternoon with that feels like up to 108 degrees or so at 6 in the evening, and then Thursday much of the same. So feeling that humidity, it is going to be climbing the next few days. Summer begins Friday, and with that it looks like we got a pretty hot weather pattern shaping up. If we take a look ahead to the next 6 to 10 days, this is from June 23rd through the 27th. You see that red over Corpus Christi? That indicates a 60 to 70% chance of above average temperatures. What's average? 92 degrees. So we've got a lot of heat in the forecast the next couple weeks. Here is your 7-day forecast, and it is brought to you by AutoNation's Super Zero event. Get new cars and trucks with absolutely zero due at signing. Visit AutoNation.com. So the story here is a lot of heat, a lot of humidity, not much rain in the forecast. We do have an isolated storm chance in for Sunday. The wind, that's going to be changeable. In fact, it starts to pick up again as we head toward the weekend. It looks rather gusty out there. At the same time, we'll be dealing with all that heat. To talk more about that wind and an event coming to Corpus Christi that needs the wind, we're going to go out to Cole, who is live at the Corpus Christi Marina. It's a beautiful day out there right now, Cole, isn't it?